Question 13. A metal object is electroplated with copper. One electrode is the metal object and the other electrode is copper. Now, if it is electroplated with copper, this is what we are going to have. We have, these are our electrodes. Okay, they are connected here, a battery maybe, like that. So this one has to be the cathode, the negative terminal. It has to be connected to the negative terminal of the battery, and then this one is the anode. Okay, now at the cathode, because this one is negatively charged, it has a lot of electrons. Okay, so here there is reduction. And then here there is oxidation on the anode. And since we know this acronym OIRIG, oxidation is loss of electrons. So in here, if you are electroplating this metal, the metal now has to be here. Okay, and we have to give it copper here. Okay, we have to give it copper to come to it here. And they are saying that the electrolyte is aqueous copper 2 sulfate. So we have copper 2 ions in here in the solution, copper 2 ions. Now this one here must be made of copper such that all the copper that is here is taken away from it to this one here. How is it taken away? The copper that is in here is going to, because here to B2 plus, it has lost the electrons. Okay, now it will gain the electrons from the cathode, and then copper as a solid will be deposited here onto this metal. Okay, now we come to this one here. Copper will be dissolving in here. So to replace the copper 2 ions that are being taken away in that solution, so this is at the cathode. This is what happens. Then at the anode, copper must be losing the electrons. So copper 2 plus, then plus the 2 electrons. Okay, so that is that. Now those are the reactions that we are having here. And now let's look at the options here. Part A, at the anode, there is receiving of electrons, that is out. At the anode, there is loss of electrons. Okay, then the blue color fades. It doesn't fade actually, because something is being removed here. The copper 2 ions that are here, that are being deposited onto this metal here, they are actually replaced by this one here, the copper that is in here, by dissolving. Okay, they said one electrode is the metal object and the other one is copper. This one would fade if the electrode we are having here is not made of copper. Okay, meaning all the copper 2 ions that are in this solution, they are being taken out and they are not being replaced, so the color would fade. So that means the answer has to be a D. The blue color does not change. Then question 14, which statement about electrolysis is correct? Chemical energy is converted to electrical energy. Then electrons flow through the electrolyte. No, electrons actually, just from here, electrons flow through the external circuit. They pass through this way, and then they come here, then they are received here. So that one is out. Then ionic compounds are broken down. Actually, electrolysis is the breaking down of an ionic compound by passing electricity through it. So this looks to be the answer. This has to be C. Metals are formed at the positive electrode. No, at the positive electrode, we have seen that they actually lose electrons to form ions. So the metal is actually formed here, the copper here. It is formed at the cathode. So the answer is that C.